Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby, this is Armors and Arrows. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. If you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. Please give this video a big thumbs up and please consider hitting the red subscribe button. I'd love to have you stick around. Today's video is about the basic homeschool supplies that I think is very helpful when starting out homeschooling. Now, I've been homeschooling for about 4 years now. These aren't, everyone's going to have their opinion on the must-have homeschool supplies. So this is just what I think, and don't feel like you have to have everything that I have. I'm just sharing because I know there's a lot of new homeschoolers out in the communities coming up this year. So I just want to be an encouragement and put my thoughts out there, so maybe it'll help somebody. So let's get into it. Now, these are the basic homeschool supplies that I think are very helpful when starting out. You don't have to go get them all. You don't have to go get any of them. You can get some of them if you want. I know getting on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and seeing all these things that all these people have, like big homeschool rooms, fancy art supplies, fancy bookshelves, etc., etc., etc. That can feel a little overwhelming, and that can bring you down sometimes and make you feel like, wow, if I don't have all this stuff, how can I really homeschool my kid? Or if I don't get all this stuff, am I really going to be a great homeschooler? The answer is yes. You don't need the bookshelves upon bookshelves of books to homeschool. They're great to have, but you don't need them. You don't need every piece of art supplies out there that your next door neighbor who homeschools has. You can homeschool with just a few basic supplies. So I'm not going to show everything that I'm mentioning because it's in boxes because we're moving. Yeah, so it's all in boxes and I don't want to unpack it. There's people at the door. The first thing you need or might want to get is lots of art supplies, and I'm not meaning all the fancy art supplies. I'm meaning crayons, colored pencils, markers. If you let your kids have markers, they might be banned in our house right now. Paper, scissors, and glue sticks or glue bottles, whatever you choose to use. Those are the very basic art supplies that you need. My first year homeschooling, I thought I needed all the stuff, and I bought pom-poms, felt pieces, foam paper, pipe cleaners, googly eyes, and I still have some of that from 4 years ago. That's kind of crazy. Some of it did get used, but some of it I still have. So you don't need all that art supplies. You can start out with the very basics of crayons, colored pencils, paper, scissors, and glue, and your kids can take off with that. The next thing I think that is very helpful when starting out homeschooling is a good black and white printer. I got myself a Brother black and white printer, and it's done a really good job. Printed several thousand pages probably, and I really love that thing, and I still have it. It's held up good, it takes toner, and it's just a great black and white printer. You can find free curriculum or inexpensive curriculum that you can download and print in black and white, and it works just fine. There's handwriting courses out there, there's math pages for your kids, word searches, etc., etc. You can find to print on the internet. You can find it on the internet and print. The next thing is printer paper. This is good. I like this Hammermill copy, 20-pound copy paper, something like that. It was a really good deal from Staples a few months ago, and so I really like it. I like to keep that in stock because the kids can just color on a piece of paper, and it's just good to have in stock. So the construction paper. Next, to go along with the printer and the the printer paper. Next to go along with the paper is a 3-hole punch. Because say you find a handwriting book on the internet and it has 100 pages, you might want to print it off, 3-hole punch it. This was like 10 bucks at Walmart. I'll try and link something similar. Like 10 bucks at Walmart. You might want to 3-hole punch it and flop it in a 3-ring binder. These are reusable. So if you're on a budget, you buy like a 4-pack of these. These are the Amazon Basics ones. They are the 1-inch kind, and I think it was like $9 for 4 of them. You can print off your book, 3-hole punch it, put it in the binder. When your child's done using it at the end of the year, instead of keeping the 100-page book or whatever it is, you can pick out a few notable pages that you want to keep, put them in a folder, and trash the rest. So then you don't have a bunch of bulk, but you can also reuse the binder. Next, I think I really like the Ticonderoga pencils. They have the bigger pencils for littler hands, and then they have the normal size pencils. I actually didn't know that these were such a great brand of pencil when I started homeschooling my kids. I just came across them on Amazon, and I got we call them the fat pencils. I got the fat pencils, and they worked really well. And then I started seeing on Facebook groups that they were actually a really good kind of pencil. So I just kind of came across them by chance. So just some basic homeschool supplies to recap: crayons, colored pencils, construction paper, copy paper, a black and white printer, 3-hole punch, a binder, and good pencils for your kids to write with. I really think that could get you started off on a great start for homeschooling. And then as time goes on and you get a feel for homeschooling, you can expand your supplies to things that might be called a splurge homeschool supply or something. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I'll call it a splurge homeschool supply. You can expand those things later on to like a laminator and different things like that. But these are just very basic things to get you started. Let me know in the comments down below what your must-have homeschool supplies are to get started. And stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing a video on curriculums to get you started that are inexpensive or free. And I'm also going to be doing a video on splurge homeschool supplies. So stick around for that. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.